Good evening, Gemini ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is to go on and just give you a fertility reading, which is going to be valid until the end of this year here, okay? Today I've decided to go on and use my Lenormand's deck here, as already shuffled and illustrated, as you see here, and working in concert with a few other angel cards here just to give you some advice into your situation, okay? So, I've actually decided to go on and just address two questions for you guys. The first question that I like to address in this reading is just to take a peek at uh, both you ladies as well as you gentlemen, because this reading is valid for both of you here, and just to see whether there are some infertility type issues here that you might be working with, or just to see what might be preventing you from getting pregnant here. Okay? So, I'm going to first start off with these cards here at the top here, and I'm just going to make a few general observations and then we're going to move on here. I'm feeling that some of you may have had some type of eating disorder here, and I'm also feeling too that you may have received some type of medical assistance here that I'm getting. But I'm also seeing too that it's somehow tied in your situation. I'm seeing a lot of, you know, jealousy or financial difficulties. But I feel that you guys have received some type of a helping hand that I'm getting here. Okay? So at the bottom card here we have is the sun here. So ladies and gentlemen, as we go through this reading, if it resonates with you guys, be sure to like and share. Okay? And if you've yet to subscribe, be sure to subscribe as soon as possible. Okay? So getting back here to the sun here. And with the sun, ladies and gentlemen, it actually rules itself. And so it's a very positive type card here, ladies and gentlemen, and it certainly shows success after much effort, you know? And it also denotes joy and success and victory, you know, the light at the end of a dark tunnel here, as well as worries finally being assuaged here, ladies and gentlemen. So it shows that you can definitely expect a very auspicious turn of events here, and I'm feeling that even your health, is going to improve vastly. I'm getting, okay? And, since the sit card or the cross and the mountain card preceded it, your goal is in fact within reach, ladies and gentlemen, and the efforts that you put into this in terms of trying to, get pregnant, it's this card is indicating that your efforts were not in vain, even if someone you may think, might be thinking this way because you've been trying so hard. I'm getting, okay. Next here we have the moon there. Okay, so with the moon, that shows that perhaps there may have been a problem with the female organ, even the womb. And some of you might even, I'm kind of getting, might even be a bit older and have been kind of having a difficult time getting pregnant, as this card is suggesting. But because this moon has a very short time frame, it's likely that many of you will find out that you're going to be pregnant, or if you're not already, you know. And it seems here that with having that snake there that sits right next to it, that perhaps the vast deferens, a duck that in you gentlemen, okay, it may have been a bit, kind of blocked, and it looks like the sperm may have had a very arduous time kind of, being delivered properly, okay? But you have such a positive card that sits there next there. You have the bear, ladies and gentlemen. So with having, the bear card, that certainly shows that despite, your challenges and getting pregnant here, the bear shows that you certainly have the strength to kind of carry, because this card brings joy and strength, you know. But I feel here that with this dog that's sitting right next to it, it's going to require some type of medical intervention here, because, of course, the snake always brings about a problem there. So some of you are going to need, it looks like you're going to need some type of medical intervention or in vitro, perhaps for some of you, you know. And this dog here represents the specialist or the doctor who will in fact assist you here. And I'm feeling here that with proper diet or nutrition, ladies and gentlemen, your dreams are going to come true here. Because again, you have the sun here as the bottom card there, being the main energy here. Okay? So I wanted to just give you a bit more information too, as well, into your situation, just to see, kind of what you've been kind of, dealing with here. Okay? Now you have I'm just going to look at the cards first, that signals the past here. And then we'll move right along to the more future cards here. But they're all very good here. This is a very, very good reading, ladies and gentlemen. So you have the path there, okay? And that's the bottom card with doing this more extended reading here. So with the path, ladies and gentlemen, it's certainly connected with Uranus, okay? So as you would imagine, a path is all about a decision, you know? It's all about a fork in the road or choices and even alternative paths here. So to further echo some of my previous points, many of you will in fact follow a treatment program I'm getting. Or you might pursue alternate type methods that will help you, achieve your goal here. So you have to make a decision, I'm kind of feeling, and there may be, more than one option I'm getting. And some of you might even change doctors to kind of get another opinion on your situation that I'm getting here. Okay? So let's look more so and look at the cards that represents the past or even in fact the basis of the matter here. And these are these cards here. So okay, let's start off with the lily. Okay? So with the lily, being there, that Saturn is connected with that card, and that card is all about, contentment. It's all about maturity. So again, this card certainly shows many of you might be a bit older, you may be a little, or this might not be your first pregnancy here. And it shows the problems that you had, that you've been having trying to have a child, you know. And then when you have this next card here with the whip, okay, the whip is connected with Mars and Pluto, so it shows that many of you have been, I'm kind of feeling, arguing or even stressing or even pointing fingers, perhaps at one another. I'm kind of getting, you know. And I'm seeing a lot of fights and tortures of all sorts, perhaps because weren't able to get pregnant as quickly as you would have wanted to. I'm kind of getting, and you were very disturbed by that. Okay, and it kind of also shows too that perhaps you haven't working. You worked a bit too hard. You pushed yourself too much for this, and perhaps that prevented you from getting pregnant as well here. Okay. Next, we have the flowers, ladies and gentlemen. So with the flowers, that connects with Venus. This is a very good card. So it's all about recovery, okay? Happiness. It's the wish fulfillment card, ladies and gentlemen. So some of you, as I suggested, might already be pregnant, or you're going to soon find out that you're pregnant. And for you gentlemen, of course, you'll find out that the person that you're dealing with whom you're dealing might also be pregnant very soon here that I'm getting. Okay? I see a baby shower perhaps also being planned, you know, where your relatives will kind of surround you here, particularly your mother or a mother type figure here. Okay? So let's move on and just look more so into, you know, your future cards here, okay? Because I'm feeling that I'm still looking at, you know, that whatever path that you take, I'm seeing that there's going to be a lot of options for you, but whatever path you take, I feel you're going to be very successful. And it looks like this doctor or this specialist is going to help you here, okay? So let's move right along and look at your future cards here that I'm seeing here. You have the clover and you have the anchor there. And you also have the sun as well. Okay? So I'm kind of getting here, we're just looking at the future card here with the clover that connects with Jupiter. So as you would expect, it's all about good luck. It's all about insight, and also, once again, ladies and gentlemen, a guardian angel protecting you and kind of helping your wishes manifest. Okay? It's all about a twist of fate here. So your pregnancy and delivery will be quite comfy, I'm getting, and I feel without too many complications. And I'm feeling that many of you might even consider as an alternative, like herbal, taking herbal type medications as well as homeopathic therapy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And then we have the anchor that sits there, which is another good card, although it does kind of connect with Saturn. The anchor always shows hope, right? Security as well as wealth. It shows you reaching your goal, finally, you know. It's all about an anchored, stable type pregnancy here, you know. So this certainly shows that a successful pregnancy is in fact imminent. And I also see you really, settling down and kind of getting over, perhaps these past issues, these arguments and bickering that you've been doing here. And I see that you're going to be kind of settling down a bit more here. And then, of course, the sun here that, of course, it radiates success and it shines on all you do. So this is a very good reading, perhaps the best that I've seen here, And I think that once you guys have kind of understand what your problem is that's been preventing you from getting pregnant with that snake there, because I feel you're going to need some type of in vitro or some type of alternative type treatment or some type of an incision or something or surgery or something may need to be performed in order for you to conceive here. But it's quite likely that you are, and like I said, some of you may ever already be pregnant. Okay, so I just wanted to add a few more angelic cards here just to give you a bit more advice into your situation. Okay, we have the indigo and crystal children, and with this card it connects with Archangel Metatron here. So this shows that many of you certainly in fact have a bond, ladies and gentlemen, with children. In particular, it also shows that you can also help children who are very sensitive with your gift here. And some of you may even work with kids here, I'm getting. Okay? And then you have the outdoors here. And that connects with Archangel Jophiel. So this card is this angel is kind of telling you it's time for you to kind of go outside and, you know, get some fresh air and kind of relax and really connect with nature to kind of relieve the stress that you've been feeling over this situation, ladies and gentlemen, and kind of gain new creative ideas. As you see here, you're gonna certainly have decisions to make here. You're gonna have so many alternative paths here that perhaps you can take. Okay, and then you have the moon cycle, which further echoes the moon here. So it certainly is a short time frame here, and this connect with Archangel Haniel. So this is kind of angel is kind of asking you, ladies and gentlemen, to really notice how the moon really affects your energy and you know in manifestations and capitalize upon the cycles of the moon here. Okay, and then you have beloved one, and that connects with Archangel Shamuel. And this angel is telling you that he is certainly, in fact, helping you right now with not only with your spiritual growth, but with your soulmate relationship, okay, that you have with someone here, okay? And then next we have crystal clear intentions there. That connects with Archangel Michael. So this angel is telling you try to be very clear about what you desire and really focus upon it with unwavering faith, ladies and gentlemen. And last but not least, spread your wings, okay? And that's connected with Archangel Ariel. And this angel is telling you, please do not hold back right now, because the timing is certainly perfect and you are, in fact, ready to soar. So, Gemini, this is what I have for you in terms of for your fertility reading. Be sure to like and share, subscribe, okay? And if you like a more personal reading, you can definitely contact me at will.brown at watconsultinginc.net. Okay? I look forward to hearing your comments and do enjoy your day. Thanks a lot.